If you need any Xbox or PlayStation codes or anything gaming related, check the referral links down in the description. They'll take you to g2a.com. They already have a discount on most of their goods already, and with the code CHES at checkout, you can get yourself an extra 3% off as well.
Hey guys, how's it going? Chez back again and welcome to episode number 87 of the My Player series here on FIFA 15. We start with an away game against Brighton in the Cup, and then, as you can see here, we are away on international duty. If we're selected for both international games, I'll probably do an international special tomorrow. But if we're not selected for the Hungary one and are selected for the Islands one, then we'll do that in today's episode, and then we'll play Newcastle and AC Milan tomorrow. But first things first, we have the game against Brighton to deal with in the second round of the Capital One Cup. As always though, if you enjoyed the episode, then feel free to hit that like button and subscribe if you haven't already. We are extremely close to 50,000 subs now, less than 400 away as I record this, so definitely hit that sub button if you haven't already, and help me get there, starting up top alongside Wayne Rooney again. Hopefully we can continue with the good form we've had so far at Manchester United, be that goal scoring form or just general wins as a team, and obviously Brighton shouldn't be too much of a tough task. Hoping actually for a couple of goals in this game if I possibly can, and I still don't have the driven free kick trait, so I can't really do that. But yes, let's try and get a couple of goals. So we're down at Brighton, and fingers crossed we can come away with a decent result to get through to the next round of the Capital One Cup. Di Maria into Bentaleb on a drop on the edge of the box. Not really too much space there actually. It was well defended by Brighton, but they've found a bit of space for me, and Rooney's got himself a bit of space as well. Gets it back to me. Do the defender with a turn, and the finish. Good save by David Stockdale, I believe that was in goal for them. Decent save. That was well worked by us. Unfortunately, it didn't quite come to anything. Oh, nice turn by Tom Cleverley, though. Some really good football being played here by ourselves in the opening few minutes. Take the first touch there, have the shot, and the ball was already gone, and I swung and missed at thin air. Lol. 5 minutes in, decent positive start. Sonny March gets it to Sam Baldock. Brighton trying to have their first chance of the game. They're going to get a free kick there. It's not... Don't book him, ref. Kind of obstruction, I think, more so than anything else. Doesn't look like he's going to be giving a card anyway, which is good. But Holler is going to be the man to take the free kick. I don't know whether he has a good set piece on him, but he's hit the bar, so it's half decent. Getting it up and down over the wall. He got the up and almost got the down as well. He's dipping, but fortunately for us, it hit the top of the bar and went over rather than hitting the underside and going in. Sam Baldock feeds it into Kazenga Lualua. Gets it to Stevens. Brighton playing some good football now after we did in the opening few minutes. Toko has the option for a shot. Instead gives it to Solly March, who does take the shot, and they've got themselves a corner here, Brighton. This is an entertaining opening 15 minutes. A chance at either end already, and now they have the chance from a corner as well. Is anything going to come from it? No, Anders Lindegaard does well to come and claim convincingly. It's always nice when you're defending set pieces like that for a goalkeeper to be so convincing and so authoritative in his own box. Coming out to claim that very well indeed. We stay at 0-0, but still plenty of the game left for goals to go in. Kazenga Lualua into Solly March. Nice little back heel to Chickson. Out to Kazenga Lualua again. Brighton definitely having the spell of pressure here. We had that early chance, but it's definitely been all blue and white to this point since then. Even when we do get the tackle in, the ball falls kindly back to them. And Kazenga Lualua is just tearing Rafael a new one here. He cannot cope with him at this particular stage. And that could be on his way in. That could have, jeez, if that had flown in, that would have been like Ronaldinho in 2006. That was an incredible attempt. We might have a chance here, though, if I can find the right ball to perhaps Wayne Rooney through there. If he can stop his run. It seems stuttering his feet, trying to slow down. Squeezes it to Angel Di Maria, who is going to cut back inside to Wayne Rooney, who makes it... No, he doesn't. He hits the post. I was going to say who makes it Man United 1, Brighton 0, but Tom Cleverley has his shot blocked. Is it going to go in? No, Di Maria throws himself at it. Half an hour in. We've had so many highlights already. Jeeps, if it keeps going like this, we're going to have a 20-minute video with just highlights from this game. Still 0-0, but what a game so far. Calderon into Kazenga Lualua, into Sam Baldock. Brighton working another chance. Holler into the man who hits the post. Stevens, the rebound goes in though. Both sides have hit the post now, but the difference was we weren't quite able to make the most of the rebound when we hit the woodwork, but Brighton have been. Stevens makes it Brighton 1, Manchester United 0, 5 minutes before half-time. An incredible first half here, definitely. You can tell it's a high-paced cup game because both teams going all out for the win, and so far, Brighton look the better side. Oh, that free kick's gone all the way through to Di Maria. This could be a chance for us to get level. I didn't know I wasn't going to commentate on that particular part of action because the free kick missed me. I was going to try and get myself up for that header, but it went straight over the top of me and the defender. Di Maria got a nice turn inside, but unfortunately his shot on his right foot just wasn't anywhere near good enough. Rooney off, Robin van Persie on. We have a new strike partner. They've made a change as well. Raphael's just picked up a yellow card, but we have a throw-in a dangerous position. There's Nabil Bentaleb, might get it back to Di Maria. In fact, he's looked for... I cannot pronounce that left-back's name, so we'll call him Cody. But there's Di Maria. Can he work it into me? I called for it there. I'll wait that from Di Maria. I'm going to win that header. We flicked it on. I think Papo beat Robin van Persie to that header, and Brighton are going to bring it away. It hasn't been as entertaining a second half as the first one, or at least not as fast-paced. But seems pretty end-to-end in this particular highlight, though, so maybe he's going to liven up for the final 20 minutes. We still need a goal, however, to make sure that we don't go out here. And, of course, if we do get a goal, it will go to extra time. But here's Toko into the box. Raphael, I'm not sure what happened there. I think their guy tried to just slide to win the ball back. Van Persie was going to wanted to wait there. But Di Maria might find RVP. Perhaps should have tried to find RVP. Would have been clean through one-on-one there, and he chose the wrong option. Di Maria up to me. Let's try a little bit of footwork to get past the man, and then we'll try and slot in RVP on this right-hand side. He's obviously heavily left-footed, so he's probably going to try and turn back on his left, and does so to find Raphael in support. I'll get myself in the box. Not really too many options here for Raphael. He's going to ping it, though. He should be able to get their Daily Blind and knocks it down nicely to Cody. Can Daily Blind get the ball into the box? He's obviously left-footed as well. There is the cross. Man at the back post, perhaps? No. Headed clear. And away come Brighton. Kalunga with only one man back. So we're clearly playing quite an attacking mentality right now. Thanks to the manager. Obviously, 1-0 down away from home against Brighton as Manchester United. You need an attacking mentality, but with 10 minutes to go, we're still 1-0 down. But Bentaleb's won it back. Here's Di Maria into Cleverley, into me. I'll give it to RVP again. Now, can Robin do something better with it this time around? I'm actually going to come short for support here. No, he's squared the ball in. There's Daily Blind underneath it, but headed straight at Stockdale. Not enough power behind that whatsoever. Less than 10 minutes to go, and it remains Brighton 1, Manchester United 0. Cleverly into Robin van Persie. Raphael's made a good run. I'll call for the cross. He's headed my way towards the back post. Is this the chance to get us level? Yes, it is. 89th minute equaliser thanks to Chesnoid. Man United's number 9 gets on the end of that cross. Great cross from Raphael. Put it right on top of my head. We did well to get the header on target because of the press we were under. A man on either side of us. We did get crunched, but we're able to get the ball into the back of the net. Real power behind the header. Too much for David Stockdale to handle. It looks like we're going to extra time, boys. There's been so many highlights in this game. This one will probably now end up being a Capital One Cup special, and we'll have an international special tomorrow. But this has been incredible so far. James Wilson comes on for Daily Blind as well. So now we've got 3 strikers on the pitch. What formation are we playing? Playing 4-3-3 now with Bentaleb, Di Maria and Cleverley in the middle. Myself wide left, RVP wide right, and James Wilson through the middle. Are we going to go all out for a winner, perhaps, before we even get to the end of 90 minutes? Or are we going to go to extra time? The remainder of this particular highlight will tell us. 4 minutes added on. Chickson with the cross. A chance for Brighton. Hits an arm off Cody. And he's going to go out for a Brighton throw. It's just as well I haven't got handballs turned on. Otherwise, they'd have gotten themselves a penalty there to win it in the last minute after we'd equalised with barely seconds left of the 90 at least. Here's Toko. Is he going to get the shot off? Ince. Into Toko, back to Forster Kasky. No, tries a nice little dink. I thought that was going to drop. I thought it was going to drop to a Brighton shirt. It hasn't. It's gone out for a throw-in. Still time left for a winner to be gotten before we head to extra time. Here's Kalunga. There's the cross. Cody. Ince. Ince, the chance. The chance for Ince to win it in the final seconds, and he's headed wide. That is a glorious opportunity to see. Head in hands. Wowzers. Brighton really could have won that with the final kick of the game. It's probably going to be full time sooner rather than later, and it is now. So into extra time we go. We will have a 1-game Capital One Cup special then today, because this one is going to be quite a long video. Here's Kalunga with the option to play the through ball to Sam Baldock. Is he going to try and get it back to him? No, he's kind of run the opposite way. Not really too sure where he's going here, Sam. He's going to find a teammate. He has in Starkey. Starkey out wide to Chickson. We've just switched to all-out attack, so you'll presume if the ball does drop, then we're going to fly red shirts forward. I'm going to have to try and win this header. I didn't, and apparently he's going to give a free kick against me or their guy. Free kick against me, not really too sure what for. Holler came close with a free kick earlier on. I think this one's a little bit too far out for him to try something similar. Tries to guide it into the box and headed clear. Chance for a counter-attack perhaps. No, my first touch lets me down. And again, he's given a free kick against me for being too physical trying to win the ball back. No booking for us though, fortunately, considering we made 2 dodgy fouls in the space of 2 minutes. Holler again tries to find a teammate. Is that flicked out for a corner? Did Cleverly win that header, or was it Ince? Not too sure. It was Cleverly. Corner for Brighton. Solly March is going to be the man to stand it up. Daniel Papo, unfortunately, has picked up an injury. Is this going to find a Man United Hez? It is. But I'm in the box. I thought I was on the halfway line. Shows how much attention I'm paying to what's going on around me. We win the ball back. This time no free kick given, but Ince is able to win it back into Baldock. Flicked on, but Lindegaard gathers. Oh, wow. I think he was offside as well, Sam Baldock. It's Kalunga. Man on the overlap is Calderon, although he is very tired. Into Sam Baldock. They're going to get it into the box. Taking their time. There is the cross. It's found Kalunga. Kalunga with a chance. It's 2-1 Brighton in the 102nd minute. The home side take the lead again. Not really too sure what the defence was doing there. He had so much space. So much space in the box when that ball came in. It's atrocious defending. Well, it seemed just breaking behind Di Maria there. Nobody closes him down. Raphael switches off as well. So, that's diabolical defending. You can't do that. Perhaps it was just tired legs that meant that there was that much space opened up in the box. But that is terrible defending. And again, we're behind and going to have to try and get ourselves back in it before we lose this cup game. Raphael gets it into me. I'll try the step over to turn inside that man. Now, we're actually supposed to be playing left wing. Now, I might just go for a crack here. Oh, free kick perhaps. No, Robin Van Persie turns in the box. It's 2-2 immediately. What a game, guys. Wow. 104th minute. It was stupidly greedy of me to try and win it. Or not win it, but get us back on level terms there. Fortunately, RVP had the composure with his experienced head to pick the loose ball up, turn inside the man and fire it into the back of the net. It's 2-2 as we head towards the end of the first half of extra time. This game really could go either way. We may even end up going to penalties. Knock that down if I can. Both sides are on all-out attack here. Robin Van Persie's onside. Robin Van Persie. Oh, screamer! Robin Van Persie, we get the assist. 2 goals in the space of 2 minutes, and both are very impressive, most particularly that second one. Yeah, it is all about you right now, Robin. What a goal! What an absolute rocket from Robin Van Persie. Hits it first time from the edge of the box. Keeps no chance. It's Brighton 2, Man United 3 in extra time. I genuinely have no idea what's going on in this game. They were on all-out attack and only had 1 defender back when they lost the ball and it was picked up by Anders Lindegaard. He then cleared it and nobody seemed to track back. They were hoping that the one man at the back was going to be able to do the business. We were able to bring it down and work it to Robin Van Persie with just 1 defender in the way, with me, James Wilson and Robin Van Persie closing down on him. And it's now 3-2 to Man United with just 15 minutes of extra time to go. I don't know how this game is going to go. I really don't. We brought Phil Jones on at left back for Cody. Kodjaniyazov. There you go. That's his name. I have no idea how to... I would not be able to pronounce that properly without it being on the screen in front of me for a prolonged period of time. Hence why I've been calling him Cody. But right now, it's 3-2 to Man United. But this game could still continue to go either way. Sam Baldock through the gap to Kalunga. Out wide to Starkey. Is he going to turn inside? He is. There's Holler. Good run by Holler. Skips past the challenge of Di Maria. Sam Baldock into Solly March. Gets pulled back. The referee is going to point to the spot. It continues. The drama continues in the 111th minute. Nabil Bentaleb has pulled back the Brighton man on the edge of the box and given away a penalty. This game gets better and better and better from a neutral's point of view. I don't know whether he pulled him back or just tripped him. Regardless, Brighton have a penalty. Chance to make it 3-3 in the 112th minute. I don't know how long this video is going to be now. Definitely only going to have the 1 game today, but what a game it's been. Can Sam Baldock make it 3-3 and send us maybe towards penalties? Although considering there's still 8 minutes left to go, who knows? With a stuttered run up, Sam Baldock makes it. Brighton 3, Man United 3. 113 minutes on the clock. Anders Lindegaard didn't even bother to dive. Looked as if he was going to go to his right. The ball went to his left. What's going to happen in the next 8 minutes? Are we going to make it to penalties? Is another team going to score another goal? Sam Baldock with 3 goals in the competition. Now Robin Van Persie with 2 off the bench since entering the field of play. Can RVP get himself a hat-trick to win us the game 4-3? Who knows? Here's Raphael. I've called for it. First touch might take me away from the defender. We'll set Raphael through with the through ball. Can he get the cross in? He's found us once with the cross. Cleverly will find him again. That is not the best of crosses, but it has found its way to RVP, to Tom Cleverly. Lays it back to Nabil Bentaleb, who finds me. Will try the finesse shot for the winner. Deflected. It's going to go out for a corner. 3 minutes left to go in extra time. Just an absolutely incredible game so far. I'm tempted to call for this on the edge of the box. I've got so much space. I have called for it. He's going to find me. First touch needs to be good. It is. Chance to win it from 25 yards. We hit the bar. Can you believe it? 119th minute. We hit the bar from 25 yards. Great strike. It's headed towards the top corner. Clips the top of the woodwork and goes over. 3-3 with 90 seconds to go. We could have won it. Are we going to go to penalties, or is something else going to happen before the end of this incredible game? Cleverly to Di Maria, to myself. Can we slot RVP through? He's in one-on-one. I'm not too sure why he's turned back there. Was on his left foot. He could have won it by getting himself a hat-trick, and instead we aren't even going to get the chance, and it's going to go to penalties. Wow, the drama really does continue. It could only have ended in penalties, couldn't it? The way that it was going so far. Unbelievable game. I cannot even begin to explain how flabbergasted I am, how end-to-end and how ridiculous that game was. 102, 104, 105 and 113. 4 goals in extra time to make it 3-3. An incredible game. To penalties we go. Starkey is first up for Brighton. Lindegaard doesn't move. 1-0 to Brighton. Now, I think I'm only 1 penalty away from an accomplishment. I'm not too sure. Well, I don't even know whether we'll take a pen. We should do, but here's James Wilson to make it 1-1. Perhaps, yes, good pen by James Wilson. Sends the goalkeeper the wrong way. It's Kalunga who put them 3-2 in front with the chance to make it 2-1 in penalties. Kalunga steps up. Again, Lindegaard doesn't bother to dive. Very strange. RVP with this chance to get technically his 3rd goal of the game, but it will only count as 2. But the pen is well taken. Again, their keeper decides not to move. So it's Forster Kasky up to make it 3-2. 4 well-taken penalties so far. Is Lindegaard going to move for the first time? No, he's not. And that is an incredible penalty. Philip Jones steps up to take the next one. I presume it's just making all the substitutes go first then, as it normally tends to do, which is very strange. But Phil Jones tucks his penalty away. 6 expertly taken pens so far. Sam Baldock steps up. Anders Lindegaard versus Sam Baldock. The one time Lindegaard makes a dive and Sam Baldock goes down the middle. Wow, nerves. It's a penalty to me. I'm going to go top left. Going to go top left. The keeper has not moved. That is a penalty +1 thanks to our 10th goal from penalties. We've got an accomplishment. 8 well-taken penalties so far. Solly March to make it 5-4 to Brighton, and Anders Lindegaard makes the save. Crucial penalty, Angel Di Maria. £60 million paid. This could be the biggest penalty shot or biggest kick he's ever done for Man United, and he puts the ball into the back of the net. 5-4 on penalties. The Premier League side go through. Somehow we've managed to come away with a win in that game. We went 1-0 down, we went 2-1 down, we went 3-2 down, and we win on pens with the last kick of the game, thanks to Angel Di Maria. If you enjoyed the video, drop it a like. I've no idea how long this video is going to be right now because that was an unbelievable game. Genuinely, the most end-to-end and entertaining game I've ever played on My Player. If you enjoyed it, drop a like. If you haven't subscribed already, do so. And I will see you tomorrow with an international special.